Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is Quinn, Elegance and 18 Wheels Magazine. We're on our way down to Shipshewanna, Indiana. We're getting ready to record a beautiful rig that I've been waiting a long time to get a chance to shoot. It's owned by Mr. Dan Kelly, and I'm really excited about it, and I hope you'll like it. I've been looking forward to shooting this truck for a long time, since they got it, as a matter of fact. And I hope that, first off, I hope that you guys had a beautiful, wonderful Thanksgiving, and you had all your family and everything came together. And we're all looking forward to having a very Merry Christmas. But right now, since it's being December, I'm in the Christmas spirit and I'm loving it. And it's a beautiful day here in Indiana. And we're looking forward to this shoot today. So hope you like the truck as much as I do, because I'm really looking forward to this one. And we'll see you in a little bit. Enjoy the video, guys. We have had an opportunity to get in front of some beautiful, beautiful trucks, but this one, like I just told you guys, we were going to have a good time shooting this one. And I've been following this truck since they actually had it in the steel frame at ARI. But now I've got this beauty right here, and I've got the beautiful couple that actually owns it. I'd like to introduce you all to Dan and Joy Kelly. Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hey, good, Quinn. Good to be here.
I want to first off say thank you all for working with me in this Christmas season of coming down in this beautiful rig you just took delivery of. And I am in awe and so thankful for this opportunity. Dan, you know I've been a fan, so I missed the opportunity to shoot your last truck.
Yeah, we tried.
We did indeed. But now we got an opportunity to shoot the biggest unit that I understand Volvo has ever had done with a garage unit on it. Is that correct now?
That is what we're told. We're told this is the first Volvo built with a garage, correct?
So now let's get our audience pumped up a little bit here. Guys, as you saw when we walked around, this is no small truck. So before everybody hit me with all the crazy questions about what can they haul, where do they go, it takes a state and a zip code to turn the truck around and all this other stuff, we get ready to learn something about the life in a big rig. Dan, what's the wheelbase on this truck?
Wheelbase is 374.
374. And how big is the sleeper and the garage unit?
With the garage, it's 222 inch.
And without,
it's a 168.
So you got 168 inch of living space, guys.
Correct.
And then you got a 54 inch garage space in there.
Correct.
So, and also, Dan, we got all this beautiful rig in here. I know everybody's like, okay, Quinn, you got all this truck up here, but you never show us where they sleep. Where's the bed in the thing? Would you please point out where your bed is?
This is the bed right here. One lever over there, you pull it down, and it folds down. It's a bed dinette set. It's ready to sleep.
And it's real simple. And it's called a bed and breakfast setup, guys.
Correct.
So it folds up out of the way. You see they got the dinette set right here, and they can entertain and have opportunities to have more living space. So when it's time to shut things down, it just flips down, and you're there. So, Dan, let's get this really going here.
All right.
What did you, and everybody's going to want to know, what in the world can he haul with this big truck? Can you please educate the audience on what it is you actually do with this big rig?
Okay, for the most part, we do a lot of military, and then we do some specialized stuff of the aerospace and aircraft industry also.
Wow. See, guys, and everybody want to know, oh, man, with a truck that big, he can't haul any weight. Explain the weight situation to the world.
Well, I suppose we really could, from after scaling out, we could probably haul up to 35,000 pounds, but majority of our stuff is in that 10 to 15,000 pound range.
And so, in essence, guys, weight doesn't always pay the big money. So this is about making money. And this truck is not a show truck that sits around in a garage somewhere, Dan, correct?
Correct.
You work this boy all the time,
This
correct?
is a working truck.
So let them know. You just recently took delivery of this truck, correct?
Yeah, we basically just took delivery of this truck here 2 weeks ago, and we finally signed the papers on it. I think it was like the 17th or 18th of November. We just actually took delivery of it.
And how long did it actually take you to get this unit built?
Well, it was quite the process with the strike and Volvo like that, but we actually started the process of this up in January of last year here. So about this year, I'm sorry. So basically about a 10-month process it took to get this one done.
And Joy, I know you have, because I see the mistletoe here, and I know you have your axes, and you've got some more stuff that you want to do, but are you the mastermind behind the interior for this?
Oh, no. He is.
Really?
Yes.
All right, man.
I'm kind of the interior decorator. I just have pretty good taste, I guess. I don't know. I've always been good with putting things together, and we just started looking at things, and this is what I came up with. I like this. Yeah, this is what we came up with.
The only thing I picked out was the refrigerator.
She had to have her fridge. Yeah.
So now with everything, tell me some of the amenities that you guys actually incorporated into it.
Okay, well, basically this is that L2 floor plan for the most part. But her being a little shorter, we didn't care having the microwave up above the refrigerator that they do on the standard plan. Mm-hmm. So we took in count, we had the microwave put down below. That way we had room to put up a little bit bigger fridge. And then we left with an upper cabinet above it, which was big enough because in our last truck with our Ninja air fryer cooker, it was too tall to fit in any of the cabinets, so we always had to carry it on the floor. Okay. So that's kind of why we went with this size refrigerator, allowing us to have some cupboard above that refrigerator to get more of our cookware and bigger utensils stuff, cookingware up on top there like that. And then we wanted the side doors instead of the flip ups on all your counters or cabinets, I should say, that way. And then we had them move the front door forward a little bit to kind of give us more of a counter space down here so we could counter the pantry and along with it. But for the most part, like I say, that's about all we really did.
With the bathroom, we took the holding pan out, so there's not such a big step for me.
You can open up if you want to look at it. Then we just see how got rid of the holding tank. We had room, so then we just took and put some tiling up above the shower then too to finish the decoration off on that too. And
it's one thing that really floors me. And guys, we're going to take a walk around their truck after we get through this interview. But it's one thing that I really love about this. I love the two-tone the layout that you have going on in here. What made you want to do that, Dan?
Well, for one thing, to be different. Instead of just the standard gray or light paneling. I've seen this as we're going through like that, and it's kind of like a darker buckskin.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, just be different. That would kind of go good then with some nice tiling on the backsplash
Mm-hmm.
to offset it, and then just kind of put a little lighter buckskin material on the underneath the horizontal ceilings and under the cabinets, just to kind of break it up a little bit, and then kind of the little lighter countertops with the kind of a brown decor in it, just to kind of break it up a little bit. Different. And it just looked like it all fit the good of them with the light.
And it gives you a warm feeling.
It really does. I love it. Accents the wood grain.
Yes.
Everything just flows so well with this. This is absolutely beautiful. Now we're gonna go with the garage. Why did you need? And a lot of guys are wondering, okay, do he get any fumes from the gas? Do you get anything from having the bike in the back of the sleeper? Why did you need a garage on this particular application?
Well, I like to always have my motorcycle with me, of course. And we used to just kind of carry it in the front part of our trailer on the other one. So it kind of limited our trailer space, which kind of hurt us a few times, a little bit. But it just got to be when she's got kind of a bad hip that needs to get done for setting up these ramps to roll the bike off and then for driving it back on.
Okay.
And then sometimes if you had a load on and you want to take the bike off, I couldn't get the bike off because I had a load on.
Okay.
So it just says, if we're going to build another truck, we got to have a garage. That way I can take care of it pretty much myself. Little assistance from her for the first initial hooking of it to stabilize it, but it was just a win-win situation in our book. So,
hey guys, we're going to take a look at Dan's unit once we get done with the interview and we doing our walk around. Dan, explain what kind of trailer you pull with this.
I pull a flatbed with the Conestoga kit on it.
And guys, just that's a flatbed. So
yes,
this is a flatbed that he's pulling with this big rig. Because a lot of guys think that if you're not in the furniture industry or with Southern Pride or somebody, you shouldn't be in a truck of this caliber.
Right.
Why? One of the things that really irks me the most, I guess, is people say that a truck like this is impractical. What's your take on that?
Well,
this is perfect if you're on the road 24/7, because you can have good healthy meals that you cook yourself. You can relax, get out of the cab of the truck.
You got your bathroom, shower, all here too with you. If you need to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, that's a big plus there, of course. But it's like it got to the point, okay, when I was all by myself prior to her coming with me, because it's like the kids have all grown up and were gone. And so it's like she was at the home taking care of the house plus working a job at the same time. And then we were based out of Minnesota where we lived at. We had a house that I didn't like going home in the wintertime, being in the cold, snowy weather. So then her to try and keep the driveway somewhat cleaned out for me to try and put a truck in the driveway at the time too. And it just got to a point where it was getting to be too much work for her along with everything else, and me not being there. I just couldn't see the use of it anymore. So I kind of started talking with her. One thing, I ran an ideal by her. I says, well, you got a decent job, but there's really no end to it, But it's like, how about if you quit your job, we sell the house, and we go run the business together on the road? That don't work for everybody, but we got a pretty good relationship. It's a normal. Sure, we have our bickers and whatever, of course, normal.
If I don't want to listen to them, I come back here.
But so we decided to take and sell the house, and then that's when we kind of started getting into our first big bunk years back. And she's been with me now
6 years.
September 2015 is when she came with me full time in here now, and it's just been working out for us.
So, I know people are going to wonder, well, who are you hooked up with that you can operate equipment like this? What company do you actually work for?
Well, we're DK&J Transportation, our LLC, ours, our company, but we're contracted with Landstar.
Landstar. So, And like you said, you carry some of the aircraft, aerospace, a lot of the
and
military.
A lot of military.
So now, like I said, I know I get a bunch of questions about, you know, how practical. How about where you run with this? Tell the people actually where, because I know people, I bet you can't come to this place and that place. Tell me where you go with this particular unit.
Well, for the most part, we do a lot out of California.
Okay.
There's a lot of bases out there. We go into some that are in New Mexico. There's one there, and there's another one, a couple in Texas that we deal a lot with. Mm-hmm. We go over to Decatur, Alabama a lot. We go into Cape Canaveral quite often. Okay. And there's a lot of other military bases that we do over in the Carolinas and stuff too. And then we pick up some other stuff in between places for pickups, like in Missouri and a lot of the mid-states as well a little bit. But
for the most part, we can do the continental 48 states.
Outstanding.
Right.
So you don't have any true limitations on where you go.
I just particularly try to stay out of the northeast corner for the most part, because it gets a little tight up there, and then with all the tolls, and it gets a little hectic up on the north. You start getting up above Pennsylvania, New York, it gets a little hectic up that way, but...
And in the winter, we stay below the snow line.
Stay below the snow belt.
And it works for us. And it works for us, too, so... But there's one of the good agents that we work with a little bit, but we pick up out of Florida, and we have to go up into Washington a lot with, you know, even in the wintertime months too a little bit. And we got held up one time going through the mountains up there to Idaho and up that way, but it was worth the pay and everything too. I mean, it's all, so I mean, we do go in that area, but we don't have to, but we try to stay away from the snow if we can, as much as possible. You know?
So on that note, I do believe we pretty much hit everything that I really wanted to touch base on. And you say you guys actually live in Minnesota. You're from Minnesota?
That's where we're based out of, correct.
And I don't think I actually told them what year, of course, what year and make truck is this?
This is a 2022 Volvo VNL.
And what wheelbase is on this?
374.
374. You hear that, guys? 374. So when we start walking around this truck, you're gonna see a lot of foot traffic. So, so guys, on that note, this is Quinn, Elegance on 18 Wheels. I'm here with the Kellys, Dan and Joy. Thank you so very much for giving us the opportunity to come down, and Dan finally catching up with you, man, and slowing you down for I know it's the Christmas holidays and everybody's, you know, trying to get that last little bit of work in before the holidays shut down. I want to say thank you personally, because you guys have been an awesome host and giving us the opportunity to come in and look at your equipment. Like I said, we saw when it was in the framework stages, but now to see it in completion is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good.
So guys, on that note, this is Quinn, Elegance on 18 Wheels with the Kellys. We're going to take a look at their truck, and I'm going to probably bump into things because I'm going to fall all over myself over this truck. Everybody, thank you so very much. Guys, thank you so much. Oh, we got the little guy back here.
Yeah, we got our little house mouse back here, William. And he forgets he's a dog most of the time. He thinks he's a little baby, all right.
Well, guys, here we go. We're going to go outside now. We're going to look at the truck. We're going to look at the inside, outside, and enjoy this beautiful rig owned by the Kellys. Thank you, everybody. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next time. Mr. Kelly, I've got an interesting question for you. How much does this tractor actually weigh?
The tractor itself was 31,620.
31,620. And so you're not really concerned about how much weight you're going to put on your trailer, correct?
No, that's not really an issue with us.
How much weight could you actually haul?
Well, now with the trailer being on, I was 43,860, if I remember right. I have to look my look, but I believe it was something like that. So you probably could safely put 35 on.
Okay.
But like I say, for the most cases, we probably 10 to 15,000, sometimes 20,000 pounds. But so weight really ain't a concern.
And guys, I just wanted to clarify that because I know we were just on the shoot and a gentleman walked up to me and asked me, you know, the size and weight of the truck. And I was like, you know what? That's a good question. And I wanted to get straight from Mr. Kelly himself. And thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Is there any special thanks you'd like to hand out, sir?
Yes, I'd just like to thank all the guys and people up here at ARI. They treat us so good when we're up here. But a very special thanks I want to put out to Toby Hayward. He was our sales rep here at ARI, and he helped us through some times and question a few different things a little bit, but he helped us out very a lot. And so with just a big thanks out to Toby and then all the rest of the guys here in service and everything else, been a real big help. And
they are an awesome group of individuals. And
yes, they are.
We've worked with them a number of years, and they have put out some awesome stuff, including yours, sir. So once again, Mr. Kelly, thank you so very much. You have some safe travel and happy holidays to you, sir. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you. You too.